But they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Bullock's kick is good. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form.
Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Throwing now. Burrow on 1st down. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now they go play action now. Burrow on the move to his left. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. C.J. Uzomah, 48 yards. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
It's a squibber picked up around the 12. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy. Because you.
And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this.
After reviewing play,
so that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by at Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow, sliding out of the pocket. He will find his man Chase complete, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Being chased out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. The Bengals drive about to get going. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be in
trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Bud Dupree. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Throwing on second and long. Burrow out of his hands quickly to Higgins. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Burrow looking to pass. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. 20, 10, 5. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right in this football game. Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins from 6 yards away. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked.
And he loses the football a second time. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. First down. Here's Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Buster Screen. And the Titans are going to get the football back at their own 17. Tannehill and the Titans come up now first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's first and 10 from the 45. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
Brandon. Yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. A handoff, running left, Henry. Open space inside the 10. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main guy.
Bullock good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Nashville. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. The Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Tannehill. Quick slant to Brown. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Cincinnati set to take over once again. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. They go play action with Burrow. Rolling to his left. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there, and he threw a 5th interception.
And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right?
And now here's another interception. And he caught it up. And the offense is going to get the ball back. After all that, heck, it'll be a 1st down. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41. The Bengals drive about to get going. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, now he'll try and check it deep left side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm. But sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate it was just incomplete.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Derrick Henry fighting him off. First down and much more for Henry. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Fire beware. Pulling good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And they knew this would be tough on the road, divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. There to knock that one away was the safety, Amani Hooker. Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Kevin Huber now, standing just outside his own goal line. Pulled in. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets them a little bit closer. But that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
It's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I'll guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The Titans go victory formation as they take a knee. A knee here, and with that, it's on to the AFC title game. Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is, because there's so much hard work, effort, You mentioned the hope to go on and maybe play in the big game itself. Well, let's see how they handle it, though. The offseason is going to be a long one for them.